Hello everybody, welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel, planning for the week on a Thursday, but not ahead of schedule, behind schedule, because we're all just out here trying to do our best. That's all I got. I'm trying to do my best, y'all, and it is just, my best is not particularly besting right now. My best is kind of just struggling and hanging on where it can. All right. This was last week's plan. This week is almost last week at this point. I put this sticker on here because I didn't like this empty space here. But it was a 2-part sticker, like it was, supposed to take up 2 blocks. And I tried to cut it and I didn't cut it, but now it's stuck there forever because if I try to pull it up, it's gonna rip the paper. So we have to live with these decisions. But this was last week. We're moving on. We're moving on now to the week of Monday, March 18th through Sunday, March 24th. Today, on Thursday, March 21st, because we can only do what we can do. And what we can do right now is like really just not a whole lot. So, all right, here's the kit we're using. It's from Pansy's Prints. It's called The Herbalist, and it's very spooky, and I like it. It's got this little fox and a witch's hat. It's, we're in March, the first week of spring. Spring started like early this year. I don't know why spring chose to do that, but it did. Okay, we got cats and we got flowers. Let's put cats on the top, flowers on the bottom. Where's my date covers? I feel like the cats will get covered up if I put them on the, okay, cats are on the bottom. Solutions. We're finding solutions. Yes, it's Thursday. Yes, I'm just finally. It's not even just Thursday. It's Thursday at 3:26 p.m. because I had to run 7,000 errands today before I could even do my planner late. But you know what? I'm doing it. And that's what counts, okay? I have felt so out of sorts, and I sat down today and was like, you know why I feel out of sorts? Because I didn't do my planner. I know sometimes I don't do it till Wednesday. Wednesday seems to be the day that I'm most able to do it. And I want to change that, so I have goals, okay? We're going to work on goals. Speaking of goals, HB90 Q2 is nearly upon us. Starts April 1st. And I need to start my work for that. Now see, I still cut off their little noggins. I'm so sorry, kitty cats. Oh, only a little bit, only the ears. Only the ears got covered up. And actually this color scheme, it looked like it matched with these same kind of plants. And now it kind of looks like it doesn't. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, we're putting things on the page, whether it's right or not today. That's all that matters, okay? We're putting it down. Putting the words on the page and the stickers down. Where'd they go? If you're not from Pittsburgh, you were like, what was that? If you're from Pittsburgh, you're like, oh my God. Whose aunt in a Steeler jersey just showed up? And that's me. I'm your aunt in the Steeler jersey now. Oh my goodness, I'm sleepy, y'all. I feel loopy. I was super excited because I was like, ooh, I have my 7-day off rotation and I'm gonna get so much done because I really don't have anything planned. And then I feel like I have things planned, but I feel like I have nebulous things planned, which I think is what the problem is. So, if you're new here, hello, my name is Fox. I do planner things and I make messes out of whatever I can sort of get my hands on. But the other thing that I do is I am a volunteer at the shelter. I'm a volunteer dog coach. And I have a little precious angel baby of my own. Her name is Layla Grace. She's perfect. And I've always wanted to, at one point I wanted to have a sibling for her. But now that we travel a lot with her, I kind of don't want a full-time sibling because I think it would just be too hard to coordinate 2 dogs. And then when my mom is with us, 3 dogs. And a lot of places will only allow 2 dogs. And so, I was like, okay, kind of given up on having a sibling for her. But I was like, it would be so nice to have a foster sibling. So I've always wanted to foster a dog, but husband's always been like, I don't think we should foster a dog. I think it's too much. He was very nervous about it. For some unknown reason, before Mercury went fully into retrograde, or maybe it was starting, I don't know. 2 weeks ago, he was like, if you want to foster a dog for, like, you can do a long-term foster where you kind of have them indefinitely, or you can do like a cage break foster, they call it, which is shorter term. So you could say for a weekend, like pick them up on Friday, bring them back on Sunday, just get them out of the shelter for a little bit, give them a little bit of time to decompress. It obviously is better if you can take them long-term, but not everybody can do that, especially those of us who have our own dogs in the house or who travel the way that I travel. So husband was like, why don't we just take somebody for the weekend? And I was like, that would be amazing. So it's 2 weeks later from this decision, and I'm still waiting for the final. I keep checking every time my email goes off. I'm like, is that my email? Is that the email that I need? And it hasn't been yet. So I'm waiting patiently, or not so patiently, for my foster paperwork to go through. And the plan, which I discussed with our foster coordinator, is to hopefully pick a baby up tomorrow, Friday, and then have them for the weekend and return them either Sunday or Monday. So I told them I couldn't do the final. You have to like do a training video and do a quiz. Uh-oh, forgot I'm on sprints here. Let me mute them. I had to do the training video and I had to do the quiz, and now I'm just waiting for them to tell me if I can come get the puppy, and I haven't heard back yet. So every time my email goes off, I'm like, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? And it hasn't been time. So theoretically, we'll be getting a dog on Friday, tomorrow, but we maybe can't get one until Saturday, but we don't know because I haven't heard back yet, and we don't know who it's going to be. And as y'all know, me, planner person, does not always do the best with uncertainty like that. A big uncertainty. Like an uncertainty like, what time is Danielle actually going to show up at my house, is hard enough for me to deal with. An uncertainty that is like, am I getting a dog this weekend? What day will it be? How many days will they be here? Like that kind of stuff. That's not easy for me. It is not easy for me. So I realized like today when I was going through and doing my other planner stuff that I was like, you know, that's a big thing. I'm just waiting on this with no timeline, and like I need to accept that is part of what is emotionally slowing me down right now. But you know what, we'll get there when we get there. We'll figure it out, do the best that we can. That's all we can do. So yeah, this week is my 7 days off. So we switch on Tuesday is our last day of either work or off. Wednesday is our first day of either work or off. So I started my off rotation yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna get so much stuff done. And yesterday I was like so emotionally exhausted. I was also like super excited because oh God, is that okay? It was fuzz. I thought it was candle ash. I'm trying to keep my candles like over there so I don't get ashy on the paper here. So Tuesday night I hit my writing goal. I set a writing goal for the month of March, and I was like, if I can hit that goal, then I am going to book myself my little getaway, my little writing retreat getaway. See, I don't always like people. I mean, I kind of like this chick. Actually, these chicks, all four of them, I kind of like all of them. I'm not usually a people sticker person, but I like them all. I'm just going to use, this one looks the most like me. So I'll use her. And then we have this one with the little teapot, or we have the little spider web here. The druid robes. This is very druidy kind of kit here. So anyway, sorry, I got off track. So I was like, if I hit this goal of writing 5,000 new words in the first couple of weeks of March, I'd hoped to do it in the first like 10 days. And then I saw quickly that was not going to happen because things were just crazy. And also I have not been feeling well. If you've been following my saga of like pinched nerves and sore muscles and whatever the heck, you know the struggles that I've been going through. So that has been hard because it's been hard to work at my desk. And I think I finally maybe turned a corner yesterday or today. I don't know. So I'm not having any pain sitting here at my desk doing this right now. I don't want to jinx it because, you know, things can happen, but So anyway, I did hit my goal. I wrote, not only did I write the 5,000 words that were my goal, but I actually wrote 5,600 words. So even more than I planned, which is like, part of it is like, I thought this was only going to be one chapter that I was writing, and it's ended up being 3 chapters and much longer and whatever. But I mean, that's fine. But I did not expect it to be that much. So I'm like, okay, here we go. We're like, how long is this going to be? Now, obviously, part of the way that I write, dogs, 7 to 9. Part of the way that I write is I kind of let the story tell itself to me as I'm writing. I think part of that is because of the nature. I've done National Novel Writing Month since 2002, and that's how I write my long feature-length things, as opposed to like when I was in school writing like short stories or whatever. But the way that I do it is I kind of like start with an idea, and then I kind of like write, and the story tells itself to me. So I know when I go back to edit, there will be a lot to cut, because I will be like, oh, I don't need this. I was just kind of like working it out. Sometimes I have to write a scene that's like boring or not seemingly to be relevant, because I need to like have these characters have a conversation that might not make it into the final book, the final edit, but they have to have that conversation so that I can see where they're going next, if that makes sense. So I know, like, as long as I write it, it's not going to be that long, actually, the finished product. But, you know, I'm getting like, how long is this going to be? I don't know how long it's supposed to be. It's 5,600 words right now. So, but the good news was, since I hit that goal on Tuesday night, I got to book my little getaway in Palm Springs. So I did that. So my goal is to spend Q2, which is like April, May, and June, really writing and outlining and working on the new book stuff. And then we'll see what happens in July, finishing up that stuff, I guess, when I do Q3. And then in August is when Sarah is running Publish and Thrive. So I'm going to take that in August, and then I'm going to keep working on my editing. And then in September, I'm going to do my little writer retreat and like finish the book, you know, theoretically. This is the plan, and then send it off to my beta reader friends, and then whatever else I decide to do next. But I want to have my first draft written definitely before I get to Palm Springs, and then do like the bulk of my editing up to and including that trip, because my book is set in Palm Springs. Okay, this is called Tonight's Thursday, right? Yeah. We are going to our friend Kia from dance. Let's make sure I spell it here. New Hazlitt Theater. She choreographed, and I think she's also going to be dancing in it too. Like, it's called Underland, and it sounds like it's like a kind of spooky Alice in Wonderland sort of thing. A theatrical dance journey down the rabbit hole. Okay, so this says about the show. It's seen through the looking glass of an alternate world. What starts as a trek to safety leads to chance encounters with loved ones, revealing not everyone is who they seem to be. The dance theater work is a journey of self-realization, visibility, and discovery. So it's going to be super awesome. And Kia, who we dance with Bam Fam, is one of the choreographers, and she, I think, will be performing. And so a couple of us other people from Bam will be going tonight to see her, and I'm super excited. And then before that, Shannon and I are getting dinner together. So we'll put this. Look at me filling out today. I'm telling you all about today. I feel like I have been topic switching very fast, and I'm very sorry. I'm all over the place here explaining these things. Okay, so Federal Galley is where we're going. That's 6. Boy, I should have used a bigger sticker for that. But I had like a bunch of errands, so I wanted to have space to put a sticker for all my freaking errands in here. Oh, you know what I don't have though? Oh, that's weird. I thought I had. Oh, I'm just going to use last week's planner. The nice thing about using similar colors is that if you like need something and your current kit doesn't have it, this was Peaches and Pinks, and this one's Pansies Prints. Okay, they're very similar styles. I love both of those shops. Like, this will work, right? Like, this is close. No, maybe that's too bright. Yeah, that's too bright. Dang it. That's definitely, the lighter green is definitely too bright. How about this green? It's gonna be the only thing in this color. Is that okay? Kind of matches something. Yeah, whatever. My chair is being so loud today. I don't know what is going on here. Okay. I guess I didn't print these for this one, that page. Sometimes I don't print every single page. Okay, so let's fill in what we did. We did. So I had a lash appointment. I realized I did this out of order because I forgot to put in that I went to Eden Park and got lunch and worked on my planner. But anyway, so I had lash appointment at 10. Then I had to do two Amazon returns. One was at the UPS store, one was at Staples. Why they couldn't both be in the same place, I don't know, but whatever. Then I had to go to Kohl's. Then Eden Park was like up here, but I put it in there. Then I did the HB90 sprints. I was doing some like planning then, and now I'm filming my plan with me. Hooray! And then I have this little free time, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I really need to start working on my HB90 Q2 planning because I accept that it's going to take me a lot of time. Basically, from what Sarah said on the HB90 boot camp about how much to set aside each quarter, she was saying set aside like 30 task blocks, which would be 15 hours. So that's kind of what I'm assuming. Now I have this week and next to get it done before the quarter goes live, but next week I go back to work on Wednesday, so you know, like I have less time to actually do it. So I feel like HB90 really has helped me get a better handle on planning and organization, and especially time management. And so I got to make sure that I make time for it. What's my baby doing? You coming upstairs? Here, Lynn in the stairwell. All right, then for dinner last night we had HelloFresh. What do we have? Maple mustard chicken. Okay. Yesterday, what other things did I do? I wrote this little thing out. Oh, I booked my Palm Springs trip. I should put that on here because that's important. We'll use this. I think that's kind of a big sticker, but this is kind of an important thing, so. Oh no, I put it on super crooked though. Of course. There we go. Okay, book Palm Springs Reader Retreat. Woohoo! And then I did my foster training to be the best foster mama that I can. Oh, this is like stuck on the page. Ah! There we go. I did that yesterday. That took me like over an hour. I have like an area where I'm ready to put the baby when they come in, and I like have some ideas of who I would like to test with Layla first, and then we have backups if that one doesn't work. Just have to wait for that email telling me come on down and get them, or them. I don't know if it's gonna be. We're gonna try a boy first, I think, but if a boy doesn't work, I ain't picky. I'll take whatever dog you want to give me. All right, so I could go back and fill in my Monday and Tuesday. I feel like it's just easier for me to fill more stuff out on here, like off camera. But we did go to the cage for dinner. See, because like I want to put in, like, I'm going to put in here. That was important. I hit my writing goal. Like, we're going to underline it, woo, and overline it, woo. So that's important. And then we went to the cage on Monday for dinner. I have a lot of stickers. I'm like, I get this like, oh, don't use all your stickers because then you're going to run out of stickers. And it's like, well, I mean, eventually I will run out of stickers, but like, not with these kits. Usually these kits are pretty solid with the amount of stickers. Like I usually have more than enough. But like you saw, I was able to pull one off of last week's to put in here. I was like, this looks like it's really crooked, but it's because this printed crooked. Oh, well, whatever. All right, so cage. I keep thinking it's Friday, which would be like even worse if I was planning on a Friday for the week. People plan on Fridays for like the next week. Like, come on, Fox, get it together here. I just like, I don't know. I've been really like trying so hard not to backslide, and it's just feeling like it's just right over the horizon that I'm going to do it. But no, I'm not, because that's not how I talk to myself anymore. I tell myself, you're going to do it and you're going to do great. Okay, so I do have some more things I could put in here, but I'll do that off camera later, so I'm not wasting everybody's time writing. Oh, that's an email. See, every time the email sound goes off, I'm like, is it time? Is it time? Not time. Womp womp. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to St. Veronica's for the fish fry. That's the important part that I know about. I don't know what else I'm doing in the morning beforehand yet, so I'll just put that up here, like this part of the day. Last fish fry of the season. That's one of our favorites. It's out in Ambridge, like one of the ones we used to go to all the time when I was younger and was a kid. And then tomorrow is Diamond Life, and I really want to go dancing, but the last time that I put it on here, then I didn't end up going, and I felt like, oh, I didn't put it on there. So I'm going to not put it on there, and I'm going to not put anything yet about foster dog yet, because I don't really know when that's going to happen. But on Saturday, put this here. Oh, and then we're going to lunch, though. I'll put this here. I was going to turn my phone off, which is what I normally do when I film these, but like I said, I'm anxiously waiting for this email from Foster. So, okay. So it is, oh, I just used that color for the big one. I hear like Layla sounds like she's getting into something in the other room. I told her she had to be on her best behavior or she wasn't going to be able to have a brother. And is she listening to that? It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like she's chewing something in the other room, but it could just be her toes because she does love to chew her toes. Okay, so Abby is teaching her hula hoop class tomorrow, which is called Shoop. No, not tomorrow. I keep thinking it's Friday. On Saturday, she's teaching her class called Shoop, which is a hula hooping class. So I'm going to that at 10 a.m. and then we're going to lunch, but I don't know where yet. So I'm not going to put, you know what I'll do? I'll put the sticker down. And then once I find out where, I can update it. So we're going to lunch right after. And I think that's the only thing on my schedule for the day, even though I feel like there's more. I think that's it. And then Sunday is long run day, because I would have done my long run Saturday, which would have been nice to get that over with, but I want to make sure I go to her class. And then so Sunday is long run day. So we'll put that in. I have 15 miles this weekend. So I had only 11 last weekend. I ended up only doing 10 and a half because I was so cold. So I have 15 this weekend. And then I have 17 on Easter, and then I have 18 the following week, and then I have a cutback. Because we're closed on Easter, I work on Easter, that's my regular rotation, but because we're closed, I can do my long run then. So I'm gonna do, normally I do like every other week a cutback, so I can do 3 weeks in a row of build and then a cutback. So that's exciting. Or I say that now, and then when I'm on week 3, I'm like, I need a cutback week. I'm gonna be grumpy, but okay. Anything else on here? Diamond Life, like I said. Then brunch, which I don't know where we're going to go, or lunch, whatever. It's going to be 11-ish, so whatever there is. Anyway, I thought this would be a longer video than it was, but I feel better now that I have it out. Like, it's like, okay, today is like pretty much accounted for, but tomorrow, even if I do pick up a shelter dog and we do go dancing, I still have other time and other hours that are like free to put things in, and I can work on my HB90 then or whatever. Saturday, after I get home from brunch, it looks like the rest of the day is mine, and the morning before I go in is mine. Sunday I have the long run, but that's really it. Like I was feeling this dread, like, oh God, I have no time to like work on my goals, but the reality is kind of looks like I do. So that's pretty exciting. And this is why I need to be doing my planner. Like this right here is exactly why. So tomorrow I know I have a vlog to edit. I know I have this plan with me to edit. That's going to go up tomorrow because my previous vlog that I was like struggling to get, not to get through. Once I started it was fine, but to get the time to sit down and work on it, that just went up today. So I didn't want to put 2 up in the same day. So like I would have put my plan with me up today. I'll put that up tomorrow, and then Saturday I'll put up the next week's vlog, and then I'll be back on track. And then next week on Monday, oh no, it's that time. I know we have 1 more week, okay. It's almost this time to do my monthly and quarterly reflections in here. Obviously I have to do that for HB90 as well. But Monday the 25th, we're gonna plan. We're gonna do our planner today, and we're gonna get on track. This is the week that it all comes back together, and we get back on track and everything's good. But right now, we're doing the best that we can, and we're doing better than we were before we sat down and did this. That's the freaking truth, my friends. And that is what I need to remember and keep in mind. Like, the laundry can wait. Although I do feel better when I do the laundry, so that's not entirely true. Anyway, I have to keep prioritizing this. I feel myself starting to go back down slipping back down the mountain here, and I need to just keep moving forward progress, even if it's slow, even if it is late like this. Part of me was like, why is there even a point of doing a planner on a Thursday? Because you know what? Now I feel better for the rest of Thursday and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like there's still 3 days to feel better about, 3.5, because today. So thanks for listening to my ramblings, everybody. I'm hitting that part of the year where, like, in previous years I've been like, oh, not hitting it, done, moving on, can't get it, just gonna quit. And I'm trying really hard to break that cycle. I'm trying really hard to work on my ADHD instead of just letting it drive the vehicle here. So that's where we are. But this is where my kit is for the week. Like I said, I'll go back and fill these out off camera so I can think about what I'm gonna put in there. I like to, if you've not noticed my style, I like to do the no white space planning, but I don't do it up front. I do it as the week goes on, so that way I can put things in that come up and add things in, but I like the look of it when everything is filled in. So I will go back and put things in here once I can think about it a little bit better. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here. And as always, my friends, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will see you in my next video.